Howdy, Kite. Am I early? Um, yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's because I'm noise gating it so that you can't always hear the fan going on in the background. 10 a.m. here. Yeah, I guess that is true. It's like... No, it's fine the way it is. This is just how I stream, I guess. I mean, that's just how Twitch does it. That's just how Twitch does it. There's like broadcast delay usually. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have a more consistent, like, streaming time, but it kind of just comes down to either I feel like streaming at like 2 in the morning before I go to bed, or if I'm up early enough, I'll try to stream at like around noon just before I go to work. But anyways, this is Manuel Samuel. And we'll be doing, yeah. Story mode, time attack. I've never played this game before, so... Other than the fact that I know it's kind of quappish in how it plays. Yeah, I guess we'll just figure it out.
Our story begins in the middle of the 40s, when a hopeful young soldier called Sam... Oh, we're not doing that? Our story begins in the middle of last Tuesday, where a hopeless young freeloader called Sam is sipping a fancy
right,
cup
baby.
of coffee with a name nobody can pronounce. Sam was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But not the actual spoon that he has in his mouth now. That is a different spoon. But
What is
a
it?
figurative spoon
Made of silver?
that represents all the wealth and attention that he has been receiving from his parents. And their butlers. And their butlers' parents. You're a douche,
Have like
aren't
8
you, Sam?
butlers.
Blink twice if yes. He can't hear me. This is Sam's girlfriend, also not being heard by Sam. She's mad at Sam for his lack of responsibility produced by his large wealth. She also mentions the fact that Sam has forgotten her birthday for the 3rd year in a row. Sam's girlfriend is upset. As with most rich and famous brats, Sam does not pick up on that. Instead, he decides to lay this gem.
Things just work out for me, baby. I can't just run around and do stuff. I'd end up with a limp spine or
Then,
something.
Sam's girlfriend does something she should have done a long time ago.
Oh. Hashtag fractured jawbone.
Sam is laying unconscious on the floor. He
Ow.
gathers his strength and makes an effort to get up.
Oh, motion controls
Then he
actually
makes
do
another
work.
effort to stand up straight. Sam is hit in the head so hard, he has to remind himself how to walk. He takes a right step.
Eh.
Then he takes a left step. Good job, Sam.
Reminded of
You're very good at existing.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town, that old movie. Put one foot in front of the other. Oh, sorry.
How dare you startle my child?
An overprotective mother hurls a cup of coffee in Sam's face. He
blink,
has to
Sam.
blink rapidly to regain his vision.
Hot coffee.
Say something, Harold.
Oh, gee.
Robots too
How's
automatic?
your son going to become a respected politician if he can't fend for himself?
I thought he was gonna become an actor.
Eh.
Oh, what's the difference?
Sam remembers the one thing he's good at, paying for stuff. So he turns around to pay for his beverage.
Got it. Like. Sam's also really paranoid. Who's watching me? Nobody. Good. Now we'll creep on over to the counter.
Sam pays the guy 500
Hurl
euros,
money at him.
barely covering the
Yeah.
coffee.
Thanks for the tip, douchebag.
You know what? Have some
Sam
more.
decides to hurl another 500 at the guy. Not such a douchebag after all. Sam is hurling stacks of 500s left and right.
No, I'm not. Not
He
yet.
has no perception of money.
Oh, I can't do it anymore. There we go.
Sam is about to spend his whole weekly allowance on tipping a barista named Tony. He really was hit hard in the head.
Tony's working hard. There you go, Tony.
Holy feces! I'll just start my own coffee shop.
Once
I'm gonna
again,
walk in
Sam
place.
makes someone quit their job by tipping them too much.
Yeah.
So long, suckers.
Here we go. This is how normal people walk. Claw at the handle.
Sam spends a
we're
decade
like a
making his way out the
velociraptor.
door, which is pretty good for a guy with a major concussion.
Hey, Scarecrow.
As Sam waggles outside, he sees his girlfriend on the other side of the road. Sam pulls himself together and rushes towards his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend.
I don't know if that's a good idea, narrator. This looks so strange. Yeah. I don't think I want to go back in. No. Let me back in. Let me back in! Goodbye, coffee shop.
This is when a septic tank truck approaches Sam
Feces
with an average
happens.
speed of 90 kilometers per hour. The impact renders him 8 types of dead.
Oh, just 8 types? Hashtag my bones are dust, I guess. Oh. Oh, that's gross. Oh, even his license plate says feces. I got an achievement for dying. I still dreamy? No. I mean, maybe you're having a fever dream, Scarecrow.
a bottle to the face would result in such a terrible fate for Sam. But a bottle won't be the only thing that will meet Sam's face today. There's also the ground in hell.
Outer hell? Is that anything like outer heaven?
Sam decides to walk the wrong way. Bus for boat. Typical public transport.
Oh. Bus for boat. You dreamt about eating a sandwich? Sounds like an excellent dream, Scarecrow.
Sam does not like being dead a single bit. He also hates the eerie feeling of not having any cash on him. Then, he finds 7 glowing notes in his pocket. That makes him feel reasonably better.
Oh, okay.
He checks out that horrible sound he's hearing. Not the horrible sound of the screaming souls around him. The other horribly irritating sound.
Alright. Also tried to go to the toilet, but some woman wanted to phone the police. Was it a crime to eat sandwiches in your dream?
None other than obliteration and oblivion, extermination and extinction, the end, decease and demise, the Grim Reaper, death.
I
He's
think you
trying
mean
to do a kickflip on a skateboard.
the Rad
and he's dressed
Reaper.
like a douchebag for some reason. In his coarse, horrifying voice, he lays this on Sam.
Yo, yo, yo! You must be Sam!
Oh
from
god,
the
now I
info
am in
provided.
hell. He's
Then
rapping
he takes
at
a
me.
second look at Sam, and his eye sockets widen.
Holy feces, dude! Your soul be like a diamond. Let me cut you a deal that we can seal. For reals? Aight, man. It decided.
The notes in Sam's pocket are something called a shred of life. Every soul has at least one, and it is the biggest unit in Hell's currency, followed by
But I've got
quality of
7.
life, school of life, sound of life, meaning of life, and thug life.
Thug life.
If you give me your shreds, I'll resurrect your face and get you out of hell on one condition. You'll have to survive 24 hours with a handicap I choose under my supervision, bro.
Sam decides to check out the rest of Hell before
No,
doing
but
any
she kept a
deals
list of
with
everyone that used her
supernatural
toilet, and I tried to go earlier, but didn't, so she decided because I tried to go again, it was a crime. What the heck?
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be... Ooh, a plumber. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
All right, that sounds fair. Yes.
Sam notices that the souls that get into Hell are forced to get a job and become functioning souls of society. For
know
most
why I
people,
remember
this
it.
is okay, but for Sam, it's horrifying. He hurls his shreds at death like he's never hurled piles of money before. Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be... Ooh, a minesweeper. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
Could be worse. Whatever.
I just,
Fun.
so I can't keep going.
Hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be a
let's see what
struggling
happens.
freelance artist. Oh my. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir. No! This is truly hell!
I think I was a bank robber.
Well, looks like it's time for lunch, dear sirs and madams. Take all your concern-related concerns up with upper management. See you in 5 hours.
Hey. Oh.
Sam has seen enough. He goes back to Death and his deal.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay, Death. You win.
He keeps the last shred for the next time he meets the Gatekeeper of Hell. Whenever that's going to be.
Aight, bro. I only get to do these deals annually.
Why do you have
But
human
if
hands?
you really want to live in biz, you have to do it manually. Also, I will stop speaking in rhymes now.
Are you like somewhat stocky Skeletor? The rest of your body like human, with a bit of a pot belly, and only your face is a skull?
Sam has just traveled through time, space, and logic, and finds himself fully alive, and more importantly, rich again. His joy is only
Skeletor has
dimmed by the
family.
fact that he can't move at all. This is when he shows up. Death.
Yo, yo, yo! Oh, yeah, you look
Probably.
horrible. I mean, you look
Uh-oh.
great, bro. You be okay? Can you hear me? Blink twice if yes.
Yeah, that's right. B was for blinking. Eh.
Oh, cool. You be alive. Everything be fine. Aight, so this here be the dealing.
Tell me how to breathe.
All your body functions be manual, so you kind of have to do stuff on purpose. You be turning kind of blue. Might want to consider breathing. All right, bitchin'. You be blinking and breathing. That be bitchin'. So, all right.
And this
Go
is just
survive for a day, and I'll let
And
you
now
live
I'm in
normally
hell.
for the rest of your life. If you somehow die within the next 24 hours, you'll go to hell and I'll keep your shreds forever. I'll be over there doing kick flips if and you need me.
Once again, Sam has to make an effort to get up. This time, he has to focus on his spine. And once again, he has to remind himself how to walk.
Oh, by the way, dude, you be getting late for work.
Sam does something that resembles walking toward the bathroom.
Gonna do a kick flip now.
Sam tries out a strange maneuver by stepping with the same leg twice. How hard is it to blink, Sam?
Bored. Hi, let's see.
breathe in, breathe out.
Sam
Oh,
has some
this
trouble
is,
with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Yep.
Hi, let's see.
God.
He
Oh,
has
this
to
is
use his opposite leg to get up again.
so. Oh, this is so cursed. Oh my god. Okay.
Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Let's turn around.
Sam holds on to that toothbrush like his life depends on it.
Brush my teeth. Come on, do it.
Sam
And
has
my
some
spine.
trouble with his posture and has to. Sam is
Breathe
dumb
in.
enough to breathe in with his mouth full of water. He has to cough.
Whoops. Okay. Can do this. Alright, our teeth are clean.
With clean teeth, Sam is ready to smile. He won't for at least 24 hours, though.
Oh, I breathed in too much.
Your spine, Sam. It matters.
No, wait, back up.
Sam
Yeah.
tries to take a leak.
Hey, dude, have you seen my... Oh.
Sam takes a leak everywhere, including but not limited to himself. One
Okay.
empty bladder later, Sam moves on.
Oh, breathe in. Breathe out. Blink.
Sam tries to take a shower. He looks like a mantis that's trying to explain to someone how a bicycle works.
Oh, this is...
Sam
Well,
is
I mean-
clean as a whistle.
Still gotta breathe.
Job, Sam.
Oh, this is...
You're impressing no one, Sam.
We're getting somewhere. It's okay. I got this. Just gotta fix my spine. Breathe. Blink. And now walk.
Clean and empty, Sam decides to find some clothes.
This was a game suggested to me by a coworker,
Hi.
and it was on sale for about $2.50 for a while, so I decided, why not?
Hi. Let's see.
Okay. Claw at the
Sam
door
can
handle.
open doors now. Clever boy.
Oh, they made the raptor joke.
Sam enters his wardrobe. What will he wear today?
As soon as I can.
He
Pants.
picks a pair of blue jeans. The ugly ones. Sam successfully puts on his pants. Feeling more accomplished than ever, he proceeds to find a
I'm
jacket.
wearing
Only
pants.
the best one will do.
Yeah.
He settles for a mediocre one. Humble.
Okay. Apparently, I don't know how shirts work. Okay. Put it on my head. No, that's not right. Oh, wait. I think... No, I got it. Right?
Fully clothed, Sam is ready for the day.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, he's not.
No, turn around. Here we go. Ah, God. Oh, the bonitis. Ah. I need shoes. First, breathe. And blink. Let's get some shoes on. There we
He
go.
puts on his shoes, living the dream.
It's about how I
of
put on
having
my shoes every day.
on.
Spine. Yeah, this is on the Switch.
Sam walks down the stairs with great precision.
Sam stops because breathing is hard.
Sam
Oh, God!
decides to hurl himself down the stairs.
Wrong
Apparently
foot.
too used to hurling money around.
Alright, Sam, come on. Get up off the ground. Don't forget to breathe. Don't turn blue. I stepped with the wrong foot.
Flappy Rooster is Sam's
I regret
favorite
nothing
game.
except
He
the
has no
bonitis.
time for playing with a Flappy Rooster right now, though.
Oh, man.
That
His
was either
spine
supposed
breaking
to
made it
or
look like he
not
just got
supposed to
really
happen.
sad for a
We'll
second.
never know.
Yes, doggo. What can I help you with? Hi, puppers. Want some love, pups? Not ignoring you, buddy. The safety dance. Yes. So we can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. Friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Hey, Death.
Following this story at this time, and gang wars are still an escalating problem at Bridge Street, where the police are struggling to regain control. Commuters are advised
that
to
spine sound.
Oh, hey, dude. Still alive, huh?
Okay, here we go. Walking like a human. This is how humans walk.
There is a note saying, sent over a maid to make you breakfast. Don't breathe in while chewing. Love, Mom.
Chew, 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 chew. Alright, let's try for another food. Yeah, we're fooding. Our spine being broke isn't gonna stop us.
Sam finishes his food like the big boy he is. Good job, Sam.
Alright, now we'll just drop the spoon. It's dead to me. I don't like it anymore. We have maids here? Breathing isn't automatic completely, I feel.
Sam decides to try his luck on some coffee drinking. Sam's coffee is so
All right.
hot, he blows on it before taking a sip.
Oh. Alright, let's...
Sam pours coffee into his eyes
Oh,
for
God.
reasons unknown.
Why? Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna successfully coffee.
Or
Oh,
not.
we forgot to blow it.
Besides having with some coffee in his system, Sam finds it easier to exist.
Do I now? Yeah, claw at the handle.
He finally makes it out the front door. Beaten. Terrified. Stupid.
That's what happens when you use the wrong foot.
Dude, I am totally gonna kickflip over your car. Ow!
Well, there goes my arcade machine.
Man, that hurt. Dude, it was like that when I got there. You might want to get that hood fixed. It be loose. Yeah, I'll just get in the car, yo.
Oh. Nope. Breath. Get out. Link. Alright. Now we try the Herculean task of driving. Bad everything a day. Ooh.
Hey, dude, I turned your automatic gearbox into a manual one for the funds. That be ironic or what?
At this point, Sam notices that Dev isn't really a nice guy.
I guess I should teach you how to drive a stick, huh? Aight,
Death,
so,
you dick.
when starting the car, you want to press down the clutch pedal.
Nobody has clutched anything for years. Good luck, Sam.
Okay. That's the clutch.
Now, while you have the clutch down, press the gas pedal.
Alright.
As you let go of the clutch, the car will start moving in biz. job, dude. You ain't as useless as you look, know what I mean? Now,
Okay.
stop. You gotta move your right foot to the brake pedal.
Left for us, he means.
And obviously, press it down. Give
Hold on.
stopping a go, dude. Nice. Now, start driving again like I showed you.
Oh, wait, no. Clutch, gas, let go of clutch.
And obviously, you turn left and right with your arms.
Nope.
If you want to drive faster, you gotta use the stick, baby. To upshift, you press down the
Oh,
clutch
this is
and then yank
a
the
lot.
stick.
You son of a bitch.
Obviously, you can't turn left when your hand be on the stick. So to turn left, you have to move your hand back to
Stall
the
if you
steering
come off
wheel,
the clutch
y'all.
that fast. Yeah, I don't know much about driving cars
And
or
so
really
Sam
a
and the
stick
Lord of
shift for that
Damnation
matter.
are on their merry way towards a new adventure. Together, cozy.
Dude, there be an old
I'm
lady
just gonna,
on the road.
my eyes are closed.
Yo, go right, bro. Whew, we almost killed that lady. She ain't due for another... a few hours. Listen, if you kill somebody before their time because I messed up your motoring skills, I will be in deep feces, okay? So keep your eyes on the road.
Alright.
If you almost kill someone, I'll stop the car, yo. But then, you'll have to start it all over again with the clutch and biz. Aight? We'd be good to go.
Whew. This is...
Anyway, dude, you're probably wondering why all this biz be happening to you. To tell you the truth, bro, it be all part of bureaucratic bull feces. The shreds of life you give to those gatekeep... Yo, holy feces. Anyway, the shreds of life you give to those gatekeepers to get into hell, yeah, they be distributed between the Bank of Hell and Satan. Oh, yeah, dude. The big... Right, yo. Yeah! Oh. Anyway.
Okay, this ain't so bad.
Oh, yeah,
As long as I
dude.
don't hit anybody.
Big S.
I think I got
Then,
this.
The Bank of Hell distributes their share as salary among the citizens of Hell. Do you know how much left? Close one! As I was saying, do you know how much my salary be? A little less than a burger flipper at Mickey Demon's, yo, and a little more
Mickey
than
Demon's?
an
I used to
elementary
work
school.
there.
Hey, dude, holy feces! Anyway, a little less than a burger flipper at Mickey Demon's, yo, and a little more than an elementary school teacher. You know what I be saying? Up high. Never mind.
I'm
A
driving, Death.
soul has one, maybe two shreds on him, depending on his life quality. What be that gray cloud in the middle of the road? Oh, feces! That be a whole school of old ladies. Get ready! Yo, go right. Left. Right. Left.
Oh, I thought I'd have to hit the
What be up with all those old ladies today, bro?
brake.
Hey, Sam. You're never gonna make it to
Which
work on
I
time
forgot
with
how
all
to do
these
for a second.
grannies everywhere, dude. What do you say we take a shortcut? Left.
And so Sam drives the car to a place he has never been before. A place called Bridge Street.
Oh, this place does not look like a
Hope
good
to
part
be
of
safe
it. Those guys are all
Hope there
dead.
be no, say,
Holy shit.
crazy gang members here or nothing. No, really though. Where be the crazy gang members? Oh, crazy gang members. Oh, excuse me. You be a crazy gang member?
Death, are you trying to get me
Don't you
killed?
worry, I know where the crazy gang members be.
To Death's surprise and Sam's relief, the gang members are lying dead on the ground.
Oh, fine.
This is
Well,
when
that's
Death
good.
notices a distinct silhouette in the distance.
What be the deal, bro? Why be there? Oh,
A silhouette is contention and enmity, bloodshed and hostility, strife and strike, struggle, battle, war.
What the
She
fuck?
is neither wearing dumb clothes nor doing kickflips. She is just standing there after a job well done.
Oh, holy feces, it be her! I'll be my breath. Just be cool. Cool. Be cool. Okay, just don't be yourself. Hey, War, how it be going, babe? Wanna hitch a ride in these sweet wheels? Oh, holy feces, here she comes. Hey, girl, where to?
Just shut up and take me to the metro.
Okay, so clutch, gas, let go of clutch. In, breathe
Aren't you
out.
supposed to, like, reap a bunch of people, you knucklehead?
I was. But then I got bored, so now I hang out with my buddy Sammy here.
Oh wait, that's right,
Ain't it
after
right,
clutch.
Sammy?
Stop here.
Stop, dude.
Okay,
Oh, God.
Okay, let's go.
alright. So, clutch, gas, clutch, clutch.
So instead of guiding endless amounts of confused souls to the afterlife, you
Clutch.
waste time with this dumb, ugly mortal.
There we go.
Stop here. Okay, let's go.
This is like... Okay. Clutch, gas, go clutch. Okay, we hit about 40.
Yeah.
Clutch, change gear, let go of clutch.
Hey, you want a cigarette?
Ugh, you are so annoying. You know I'm trying to quit. Fine, give me one. I hate you. Go right here. Stop here.
Alright.
Okay, we can go.
Oh, cool. I'm glad we can go. Does I keep fucking up how to do this?
Hey, guess what?
Okay.
I totally landed a kickflip today.
This is actually teaching
Take a
me how to
left.
drive, is it? Right on.
Left.
Oh, shit.
He's kind of slow, isn't he? Turn at the next street. Left.
There we go.
Stop here.
God,
Stop.
this is how you drive clutch. This is
Okay. we can
fucking
go.
madness.
Wow, you really landed a kickflip?
Okay,
That's
clutch, change gear, let go of clutch.
Yeah. Or, well, I almost landed a kickflip.
You know, Famine can do a frontside kickflip.
Such a show.
Stop here.
Okay. God.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. This is...
Oh, dang it! The grandmas be back. Yo, right.
There we go.
Left. Right. Left. Yo. Oh, I never be getting used to
Okay.
grannies.
Ooh,
Stop here. This is where I get off.
surviving.
Hi, babe.
This
I'll
is
see you around.
fucking
Whatever.
crazy. I can't even like do commentary over it because I'm just
What you-
focusing so hard on just
Oh, snap!
living.
You be getting late for work, bro. Step on it as hard as you can if we gonna make it. Go, go, go!
Okay. Oh wait. Clutch, gas. Let go of clutch. Breathe in, breathe out.
Yo, faster, faster!
Yeah, hang on. Just gotta. There we go.
Faster, faster!
Oh, can I actually? Oh, I can go into third gear.
Yo, dude, faster!
All right, we can step it up again. go into fourth gear. Jesus.
Almost fast enough, dude. Step up. Oh, feces. Stop. Stop.
Oh, fuck. What happened?
Feces. Did we kill somebody? Oh, please let it just be a rock or a hipster or something.
A hipster.
Sam goes out the door to see what happens. He only has to follow Death's crying voice.
Feces. This guy wasn't due. He wasn't due. What be I gonna do? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Sam. Can I borrow your last shred of life? Blink twice if yes.
Oh. Oh, I see the game here because eventually I can't help
guess
but
we're doing
blink.
this.
Oh, we're doing this. Oh, I can draw this out. No, it's not as epic of a confrontation if I let my spine break. As the camera.
All right. Yo, yo, let's do a deal that we can seal, yada, yada, yada. Slap your salmon 57 times in 24 hours or you'll be dead forever. Now, get out of here. I just had to. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Weird.
Sam drives unlocked in time attack mode.
It's another busy day in RoboCorp Inc., where they produce automatic robots for fun, convenience, and most importantly, safety.
Safety.
Finally, Sam makes it to work, and only by having the most terrifying morning of his life. He waggles towards the entrance, still shaky after the events of his trip.
He walks in a vaguely bird-like manner.
My nose off in a laser accident. They gave me a robot nose. And guess what? It can shoot lasers.
Awesome, dude. So can my prosthetic eye.
That guy's basically Cyclops.
RoboCorp's proudest and newest invention, the MaidBot.
That
It
thing's
is
supposed to be a
rumored
maid.
have over 3,000 functions, including pest control, rest control, and guest control.
And you're meant to put your foot on the clutch when you brake.
Coffee.
Oh, alright. Imagine that thing serving you breakfast every morning.
For the 7 billionth time, Sam has lost the key card to his office and has to request a new one from reception.
Oh, I'm just really sad about my key card. Hey, hey man. Do I have to back up a little bit?
Yes, Sam. Do the splits. They'll respect you more.
They will respect me more. See? Am I getting that respect yet?
Sam focuses all his brain energy on trying to speak well-formulated sentences.
Hello, Mr. Samuel. How can I help you? Very good, sir. Was there anything else?
We're having the conversation like this now.
Okay. I didn't really catch that, sir.
Sam tries again. He needs his keycard.
Okay. We can do this. We can speak like human.
You are a wordsmith, Sam.
Of course, sir.
Breathing
Try
is for the
not to
weak.
lose it again.
Sam takes the card and heads for his office.
Oh, and now I have to hold on to it because pockets don't exist in this world.
The elevator is occupied. Sam has no time for waiting. He wants to get around to doing nothing as soon as possible.
But what if I...
We've seen Sam do weirder things.
Okay.
And then he meets his old nemesis. Stairs.
Were stairs his nemesis before? Okay. It's very important I remember what foot.
Sam goes in the third door to his office area.
Yeah, it is a dangerous job, but the health benefits are awesome, dude! I blew off my leg in a laser accident, and they gave me a new one right away!
I blew off my arm. It was the best day of my life.
Oh, right on. Dude's got a cool robot arm. Wish I had a cool robot arm.
This is Ingrid, Sam's secretary. Since Sam never gets any calls or does any actual work, Ingrid has a level 80 warrior in every game ever made. Sam's office. A waste of space, according to everyone ever. Sam doesn't
There's
do
a bra
much work
hanging on his coat
simply
hanger.
because his father doesn't let him. According to Samuel Sr., he only has to show up, shut up, and not mess up. This gives Sam plenty of time to sharpen his skills on his favorite game, Flappy Rooster. Yes, he has one here too. Sam decides to try and beat his record of 10,000 points.
Breathe in. Try to do the coffee. It's coffee correctly. There we go. Mmm. Alright. Nope. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. This is okay.
Someone knocks on Sam's door. It is Ingrid.
Mr. Samuel, Mr. Welfenberg wants to speak with you.
That
Also
does
known
not
as
sound like the
Samuel
voice that
Sr.,
should be coming out of her.
Sam's dad.
He seems kinda angry. Take the elevator to his office.
Oh, I get to use the elevator now? Yeah. Thanks, Ingrid. Link? Why would you have something like that in your office? Okay. Yes. That foot. There we go.
And I got this one after my 16th laser accident. Honestly, I can barely feel pain anymore.
Dude, imagine working at a place where when you experience on-the-job accidents, they just replace your limbs with bitchin' robot parts. That'd be fucking cool. Be kind of like a risk versus reward thing. How much pain do you want to feel in order to get cool robot limbs?
The soothing elevator music sets the mood for productivity and not asking questions. All of Sam's interactions with his old man have lately been reduced to short meetings in his office.
Oh, yeah. Alright, there we go. Always gotta do the splits. That's how we let everyone know we're coming. Respect me! Ah! Ah! Yeah, okay. Ah.
Sam has done weirder things to impress his dad.
Oh, have we done the splits before in his presence? Hey, Dad. Yeah. Check me out. I can breathe. Can blow.
Sam passes out. Luckily, no one cares.
Oh, that was almost bad.
Samuel Sr. pretends he didn't see that. This is Samuel Sr. He owns RoboCorp Inc. And he is
almost
tired
made
of the fact
myself
that Sam is
pass
always
out.
late to work. Sam is keeping the morale of his company down, and it is time for him to work for his money.
No more fancy offices. You are starting at the bottom. Today, you start as a Lefidium insert.
Why does he
in
look
the
like
storage
J.
room.
Jonah Jameson?
Go down
Get
to
me
the
pictures
basement
of
and get to
Spider-Man,
work.
Sam!
Just walk out of his office and pretend like I wasn't, like I heard everything he said and I wasn't making Spider-Man jokes. Get Spider-Man with his hand in a cookie jar.
Lefidium is a ridiculously rare material packed with energy. It is the key ingredient to the success behind the robots in RoboCorp Inc. Its energy is measured in consciousness, and even just a little bit of the stuff could do wonders
Yeah,
for
J.J.
artificial
Jameson would love that.
intelligence.
Because his whole thing is that Spider-Man is a
Despite
thief and a
all his
crook.
efforts, Sam ends up working for the first time in his life. At least he's alive.
Catch him
Sam's
putting his
job
hand in a
is
cookie jar.
ridiculously simple.
Photoshop
He
the
has to
crying
pull
baby
the
in it.
lever, so a
We'll
chunk
make
of
the headline.
Lefidium comes down.
Spider-Man literally steals cookies from a child. Oh.
Then he has to put the required amount of Lefidium in a robot's slot.
Dude, your dad couldn't have picked a worse day to make you work with this stuff.
Thought the
I guess we'll
was
be
the
back
thing in one of the
hell
movies.
In no time.
I mean, I don't know. I've only seen like the first two Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies
Hi, let's
and the last two Tom Holland movies. I didn't see Spider-Man 3 or any of the two Amazing Spider-Man movies. Wait, do I gotta... Okay. Turn around. Press the button. Grab hold. Leave. Link. Isn't he in Far From Home? Yeah, J.K. Simmons plays an amazing J. Jonah Jameson, and yeah, he did cameo at like the after credits stinger, basically, which made me really happy to see him back as J. Jonah Jameson, 'cause he's like the best live action version of him.
Hi, let's see here. Yeah. Relax my body,
Call it right now.
my knees.
No one else can play it. Yeah, he does it so perfectly.
Sam figures out how to open an automatic door. Impressive, Sam.
It wasn't automatic, it needed my hand. Oh, I see. Okay. Fine. Let's do this. Oh, nope. Foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Breathe. Blink.
Hi, let's see here.
Yeah.
Turn around. Fix spine.
Relax my body.
Button.
Bending my knees.
Character wasn't in the Amazing Spider-Man films. Oh, huh. Yeah, I just figured they would have tried to get somebody else
Even
to do
that task gets too hard for Sam. He drops the incredibly toxic material.
Wait, does that stay open? Okay. So I have to open the door first. Breathe. Blink. Yep.
Hi, let's see.
Yeah.
I think Peter emailed him pictures. Okay.
Bending my knees.
Can I not? Okay. Can I just not just use my left hand game? Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna have to be one whole thing then. I have to open the door. Fucking power strut like a chicken. And walk back through that door real quick. No.
Hi, let's see.
Yeah.
Relax my body. Bending my knees.
Okay. Made it. First time. That's one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Actually, you know what? It's already out,
Hi, let's see.
so we need to march back over here, and then we won't have to stop for the, to hit that other button. Okay. Chicken strut.
Yeah.
Okay. Right foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Gonna make it.
Yeah.
Looks so determined. Okay.
Yo,
Did it.
Sam, I can totally kickflip over that box.
You
That
probably
says,
shouldn't try that.
Having never actually landed a kickflip in his entire existence.
Yeah.
Watch, there's gonna be
Death
some.
manages to spill Ophidium all over every robot in the basement.
There's gonna be some big problem at the end where we almost die, and Death is gonna successfully kickflip to save us.
No.
Calling
Oh,
it now.
No, Sam, what are we gonna do, yo?
Every robot in the basement gets too conscious and escapes. Sam has to get out of work ASAP, and this time with a good excuse.
Don't you see, you doorknob? I was directly involved in waking those things to life.
Sam decides to take a last sip of water before his demise.
Whew. Okay. I got some water. Need to stop some killer robots? I guess, yeah, let's do it.
The electronic door is on lockdown mode. Sam comes to terms with his death and gives up.
No. You can't die now, dude.
I got this. Spine, work with me here for just a second. Okay. Cup.
But wait, it looks like Sam has a plan. Incredible! Sam short-circuits the door! He will live to breathe manually another day.
Gosh darn it, you be right, you beautiful son of a lemur. We do have to stop them.
No, but if I get back up... Ah, you know what? Actually, no, we're fine. We've got our eyes closed. We've got our eyes closed. It's all okay.
Yeah, that be what I be talking about, dude.
We made it.
We are in deep feces, fellas. Someone exposed the robots to too much lithium, and now they are all conscious.
That guy next to him had like a lobotomy or something. There's a scar.
Population 300.
Camera just panned up a little bit more.
All
There it
the
is.
robots that became conscious were produced in the last 10 years. That means they have a large arsenal of functions, but are fragile as hell. We will have to use an old and sturdy manual bot to be able to take them down. It is controlled manually.
But gosh darn it, Johnson! None of us have done anything manually for years.
Oh, I still do things manually sometimes. Maybe I can... Yeah.
Told you she was doing a few hours.
Do we have any volunteers
Oh, we're
at
just-
all for this task?
Not phased by this.
It is not that I believe in you,
And we're
son,
just-
but I've never seen you actually do anything on your own before.
Completely
So,
over
at this point,
the fact that
I
someone
just
literally
wanna see
died
what
at this
happens.
meeting.
Chillax, bro. You ain't on your own.
Boss is like, you're not getting workers' comp for this.
We need to blow up those robots before they hurt
Oh.
somebody.
Old Death is pointing the way. Sam
Okay.
don't stop to ask why.
Okay. We got this, maybe.
Oh, what the feces? Shoot at that door, yo, so we can keep shoot it 2 more times, bro. Your gun kind of sucks.
Oh, I don't have to worry about breathing right now.
Sam turns that door into toothpicks. He's packing heat.
He's packing major heat. I guess I still have to work on my spine. My bonitis is still working, flaring up.
Oh, for feces' sake. Another door. Just use your missiles this time.
Oh, missiles, huh? Oh, that's a shield. Oh, switching to missiles.
Sam blasts through the door.
Okay, here we go.
Done messing around.
Gotta blink. Spine. Okay. Not magic scrolls. Danger, don't touch Doom. Not alien tech. Do not shake. For the love of Robocorp, do not open. Is this the place where they fucking put the Ark of the Covenant and fucking Tesla vacuumer?
Gosh darn it! That be a door we can't blow through. Throw me behind it so I can open it up. Alright, I be ready, but be careful.
He hurls death without blinking.
Wait, oh, I
He's
do have to
only
breathe.
amigo. He has to breathe manually while his friend is gone. He rejoins his day-long friend. It's
Wait, but Death, you can just kind of go wherever you want. You're literally sticking your hands. I didn't even need to throw him. He's just fucking with me.
Oh, feces.
Can't get too close to those things. They get edgy.
Oh, watch your battery a bit.
My spine went out right as that was happening.
Go!
Okay.
Sam takes out the first robot like he's taking out the trash.
Okay. Gotcha. No. It's fine. Okay. Blink. Blink. We're good. Death looks like a little monkey on your back. Death is my little backpack right now. It's like Yoda.
Running fella. Runner bots are sharp like a straight razor. Gotta pop 'em before they come too close.
Okay. You know, I had a thought about Star Wars the other day. Like, I keep messing up. Yeah, I had a thought about Star Wars the other day. Because,
He encounters one of them old blue bots. Gotta chuck old death at him.
what's it? Someone said something to the effect of, you know,
What if I just
don't
walk?
try it, just do it. Ah. So I can't really continue this story because I'm too distracted.
Did you see how I beat that guy up?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, I don't want to see
He walks
that,
on
man.
backwards. A tactical retreat.
Okay. There's no try, only do or do not. Yeah, that's the one. But then I started to think that, like, what's it? Obi-Wan Kenobi said
Fella pops up in front of Sam.
there is no, only Sith deal in absolutes. And I was like, well, that means either Yoda was a bad Jedi or he was secretly a Sith.
He shoots. He misses.
Oh, no.
Yo, I think I fixed it for you, Sammy.
This is Actually, kind of tough.
He shoots, misses.
Okay, got him.
Up like he's getting paid for it.
All of the Jedi deal in absolutes.
dang.
They kind of do, actually.
Wait, I ain't ready, Oh, man. I think I'm okay.
Oh, come on, man. Fire another rocket. Gotcha. Nope. Okay. We're getting the hang of this. This man is evil, must kill. Yeah. I guess after putting himself into exile. Well, no, actually, Yoda's. I think he opened his eyes a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's get it down to that last one.
I changed my mind.
It's alright, man. You're doing great. Just gotta get a little. Oh, fuck.
His suit shuts down. He needs to be more careful.
Horrible.
Come on. Breathe. Want to see George Lucas's Episode 7?
All right, dude. Good to go.
Thing about
Wait, I ain't ready.
George Lucas was that people give him a lot of credit for how like the original trilogy went,
Oh, man. I think I'm okay.
but it wasn't just him. He had like co-writers that like shaped his vision. The prequel trilogy. That was what happens when you let George Lucas have full creative control. Shit. I still can't get those guys. His original script was terrible, yeah. I mean, sure, George Lucas is a nice guy, but he has some good ideas, but then like the rest of his stuff is kind of Looney Tunes. And then you get stuff like the CGI nightmares that were the prequels. Or, you know, yeah, Jar Jar Binks, he's a funnier character than we've ever had. According to Alec Guinness.
Oh, God, that was horrible.
I don't know much about Alec Guinness except for, you know, the fact that he played old Obi-Wan. Seems like a pretty chill dude, though. Fuck. Wait. One more. switch back to that.
Sam needs to use his shield more.
I also need to remember to shoot with R instead of
I
A.
think I fixed it, Sammy.
I keep making that mistake every time I see one of those runners coming at me. Prequels were different, but at least they had the original creator behind them. Yeah, I follow you there.
Into the trail. And the
I mean,
orphanage
in this,
is still standing.
at this point, I don't really fault him for being a silly old man.
No dead kids. Oh, we'd be lucky.
No dead kids. Yeah. Speaking of the prequels.
But then the wind turns. There's one last robot needing to be taken care of. The Maidbot.
Oh, feces, dude. Hold on to your flappy rooster.
Gotta watch out for them there missiles.
Jeez, dude. Focus.
Good old minds start ticking down. Sam gotta think fast.
Nope. Nope. Ah,
Jeez, dude. Focus.
trying to.
Oh, that be what I be talking about. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The Maidbot
Oh, I thought things
flies
were
off,
going into bullet
starts
time.
dropping presents.
Infamous, and I'm only 23. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Jeez, dude. Focus.
Oh, fuck.
As Sam recovers, so does his foe.
All right, dude. Good to go.
We can all be pretty silly people from time to time. Such is the nature of humans. No, 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 no. Okay.
Oh, you got a good dude? Yes. Yes. Ow, that be what I've been talking about. Yes. Yes. Finish her off, dude. Do it.
No. No. Don't go to the orphanage. No. Oh, shoot.
Oh. Shit.
Oh, shit, indeed.
300 orphans go to heaven, which is a totally nice place, by the way.
Oh.
But death, he caused Satan at least 300 shreds alive. He ain't gonna be happy. And Sam, well, he's got a lot on his mind
Oh,
right about
God.
now.
Why am I throwing up? Oh, yeah, I know why I'm throwing
I don't
up,
know what
right.
came over me. Anyway, let's continue the story, shall we?
Oh, no, that's so bad.
Oh, feces! I have to disappear forever before he finds me. Just got to do one thing first.
Death has risked a meeting with the one he's trying to avoid for one simple item. The SkateMate 3000! Super easy to do kickflips with.
Oh, I'll be so close. I can almost taste the kick flips.
But then he arrives. The Angel of Darkness. The evil spirit. Mephistopheles. Lucifer. The King of Hell. Beelzebub. Satan.
Oh, Satan. Hey, I wasn't. What you be up to, bro?
Oh, you know. Satan thing.
Oh, Satan thinks that's
busy,
cool.
Busy. Like a fly.
That's yep.
Oh, Satan's like a
good
school
one.
bully then.
So, I hear you killed 300 hairless apes.
Kill as it. I was passing by while it happened, yes, but
And they were too young to sin. So, they aren't even coming to hell.
I can pay you back. I have 300 shreds.
And where did you get 300 shreds? If you didn't steal them from me.
Weekend jobs.
You are in deep feces.
Oh, come on, Satan. You of all people shouldn't just be like being all G-rated.
Meanwhile, Sam is trying to pull himself out of deep feces. There are only a few hours left to his curse.
Got to go. Yeah. They say it once, exactly once. Yeah. Just got it. Gotta go. Is there a bird in my house? Nope, wrong foot. That one. No! Ah! Oh god! Stairs are still hard, apparently. Come on, let's get up. No! What? Why did that happen a second time? The final boss. Stairs. Made it. Victory splits.
Right as Sam is about to go to bed, she arrives. War.
Can you believe that idiot? He went ahead and got himself thrown in hell jail, so now I have to be both death and war. That's double shifts and no extra pay. Anyway, it says here that you were supposed to die almost 24 hours ago.
Sam tries to say something along the lines of, no, no, please don't, this is no fun, this is no fun. But his lack of competence in the art of speaking manually only results in this happening.
Uh-oh.
Once again, Sam is in hell.
Come on, I'm supposed to take you to the gate.
Eh. Oh, well, at least, the only manual thing I have to do now is just walking.
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be, the son of the CEO of a huge company. You get your own office, and you get to play Flappy Rooster all day. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir. Sam remembers that he has none left. Oh, no shreds of life? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir, but this means you have to go to hell jail.
Hell jail?
Guards! Have a nice day.
Oh, no shreds, eh? Well, it can happen to the best of us, mate. Let's take you to hell jail then, shall we? Such fun.
Take all your concern-related concerns up with upper management.
What's your favourite movie, mate? Mine is It's a Wonderful Life.
There you go, mate. Hope you'll have a good time.
Let's bring him some food.
Take all concern-related concerns up with upper management.
Well, they seem like pretty nice people. Am I gonna find Death in here, too? Yeah, there he is. Hey, man. How you doing?
And there he is. Death.
Yo, 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 Sam. Oh, you came to save me. Oh, you truly be a bro. So,
Sure, I'll get you out of here,
what
Death.
be the plan?
Here. Hide in the cavity in my stomach.
Ooh, dude, that'd be hardcore. But I suppose that'd be the only way. Aye, when the god comes back, I'll rip him in half and put you inside. You should be able to control him with your manual powers. Here he comes.
What the fuck?
Do you like strawberry or chocolate cupcakes, mate? I brought them both just in case.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god.
It worked, bro. Aye, crush these bombs and then get your butt to the spot.
Oh,
where
this
you
is
left
awful.
The first time. We be getting out of here, yo.
As the still warm insides of the guard squeeze against Sam's skin, he thinks about how lucky he is to be rich, so he can pay for all the hours of therapy after this.
Oh, this is horrible. What have you done to me? Alright, well, off we go.
You are not. Here he is, Sam. Sam violently kills a guard. He'll just be reborn as a demon anyway. Of course, Sam doesn't know that.
Take you back to jail. You're not being very nice right now.
As Sam recovers, so does his foe.
Demon soda is the best here, sir.
Alright, fine.
Can't we all just be friends, dear?
As Sam recovers, so does his foe.
Delicious. Can't we all just be friends, dear sir? How about we get you back to jail and watch a cozy movie together? I'm terribly sorry, sir, but
Sam slays another guard, crazy and desperate.
That guy has a soda in his other hand.
how about we get you back to jail and watch a cozy movie together, sir? How about we get... Can't we all just be friends, dear sir?
As Sam recovers, so does his foe.
I don't get what they're doing there when they do that. Is that a glitch? Was he not supposed to have a soda in his other hand the whole time?
As Sam recovers, so does his foe.
You're not being very nice right now.
And there goes another one.
Come get some. Come get some. I'm tired of you.
Get you back to jail and watch a cozy movie together.
I don't.
Sam needs to parry those swings if he wants to make it.
To take you back to jail.
Oh,
As Sam
come the
recovers,
fuck on.
So does his foe.
This one guard. None of the others, just this one guard. Oh, because I'm supposed to be headbutting him.
This goes on for a while. Let's just see what happens.
I'm terribly sorry, servant. You're not being very nice right now, dear sir. How about we get you back to jail and watch a cozy movie? Can't we all just be friends, dear sir?
They all have the same
You're not
voice.
being very nice
They're
right
all
now,
the same one guy. They just want to watch a cozy movie with me. Also, they seem non-fazed by the fact that I'm a man stuffed down the throat of their
Alright,
friend.
Let me just open up a portal. Oh, snap.
Silly,
Oh.
hairless ape. I'll
Hey
make
there,
your pain
Satan.
imaginable.
Time to mention those concern-related concerns, Sam.
Oh, okay. My ability to walk and avoid things is what's being tested here. Crap. Okay. Do the splits to avoid swings. Alright. Gotcha.
You can't just stroll in and out of hell as you please, ape.
Oh. Crap. Okay. My ability to left foot, right foot is what's being tested here.
Stand still, God darn it. I'm going to crush.
Oh, I need to blink. Oh, he's taken away my ability to, like... Oh, okay. Oh god, he can... I guess I was supposed to just straight up headbutt him there. Oh, to blow on his sword. Game, I don't know these kinds of things if you don't tell me first. I haven't had to like manually breathe in a fair bit. Ah. Okay. Oh, wait.
I mean, die more.
Lucy, I'll be home.
I knew it. I called it. I called it. Though I still don't see how that's going to save me.
Holy feces. Did Death just do a kickflip?
As Satan is distracted, Sam grabs the opportunity and grabs Satan's sword.
How did he do that? Ouch! What the feces, dude?
Oh, sorry, dude. No offense, but you were being kind of a douche.
Take me to a gosh darn hell hospital.
Oh, okay, dude.
Ah, did it.
Oh, thanks for everything, Sammy. Of course you get to live again. I will even grant you one final wish.
Sam looks up to the sky and wishes that the 300 orphans came back to life, safe and sound. Not that heaven is a bad place to be.
But that's 300 orphans and 300 shreds. I've been saving up for an eternity. Oh,
that's a good wish, Sam.
And so, Sam gets resurrected for the last time. Our story ends in the middle of last Wednesday, where a sort of hopeful young man named Sam is about to make
if a little unintuitive during that final, like, Satan boss fight.
Whoa, you showed up on time for once.
Alright. Yeah. And I guess that's just it. I guess that was... It finally landed a kickflip and went on a date with War. I guess that was worth $2.50. Tim was impressed by Death, so he raised Death and War's salary by a mind-boggling 55%. Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse finally got 2 weeks of paid vacation. Taxes Tuesdays, reality TV, and bad fan fiction filled in for them. Oh God. Sam Sr. earned a fortune from the publicity of 300 orphans getting resurrected in front of his company. Hope he uses it well. Demons slayed by Sam are totally fine and they aren't even mad. Yeah, they seemed like good guys. Feel kind of awful when they got stuffed down the throat of one of them. Well then. Yeah, it was pretty weird, wasn't it? I think my favorite section was the driving section because it was very, like, technical and I guess almost true to life of how to drive a stick shift car, according to Scarecrow. Thanks. Oh.
Oh man! I made it! I made it!
Dude, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh.
Thank God! Are you kidding me? If you had any idea how long this process took, you're sitting there just playing the game whenever you damn well feel like it. Speedrunner, my ass! You couldn't speedrun a... I don't even know what I'd use as a simile for that, because it's stupid! Speedrunning, I don't even know what that is. This isn't even my normal speaking voice. I'm an American and I'm doing a British accent in this recording studio. I don't want to do it anymore. I've had it. I don't want to talk like this. Do you know how difficult that is? I'm going home. Jory, I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Okay. Dedicated to Jory. We love and miss you. Aw. Alright, well. Maybe look a little bit comics. Life and Death, All Mythos. Oh, this is actually... Oh, that's interesting. What about achievements? What achievements are there? Completed level 1, blinked 2,000 times. Completed Sam's house only breathing in 15 times. Coffee, work without shoes. Tip Tony. Blew up Tony. Made no stains on yourself. Animatic killed every robot. Oh yeah, kept fucking up with the sword robots. Oh, rounds are higher on every time travel. Found every hashtag. Spoke perfectly. Didn't fall down the stairs. Drove 150 kilometers per hour. Huh. Alright, well. That was pretty fun. Kind of weird, but fun. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Or this morning. Whenever you are. Alright. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I'll come back next time, probably with more Yakuza, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do as the other side thing. Well, I mean, like, to my friends in the UK, have a good day. Everyone else, good night, morning, or whenever. See ya.